Ball hits them both.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
He's covered by Ball. Pass to Yurtsevin. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside, Ball. Here's Claxton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And slammed dunk by Sabonis.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
He's covered by Ball. Here's Rice. Pass to Vincent. And the pass to Yurtsevin. And they pick up 2. Yurtsevin's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Henderson with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Rice. It's deflected. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Lonzo Ball out there with the Coral. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Rice, no good. Nets leading by 6. Ball dishes to George. Right wing. Sabonis finds George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rice. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas, 7'3", and just so skilled.
Pass to Rice. He dishes it to Covington. Lowry against Ball. Fades away. Miami no good on that time either. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes. miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Butler. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Kicks it out to Covington. Over Claxton. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. A nice shot by George.
That one's not on the defense. That's just pure aggression from Paul George. He wants that challenge.
Timeout called, the Heat. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. Precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for ball. Rice kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. The jump hook. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's a Okoro. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Now, here's Butler. Pass to Rice. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Coming out on the floor for your Nets, Henderson.
Henderson against Lowry. He kicks it to Rice. 5 on the clock to stop the drought. Kuzma pulls it in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now the pass to Sabonis. Outside, George. Off target from outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Rice, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Part of being a great scorer is understanding how to take the hit and score against tough defense. Hello, Kyle Kuzma.
Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Adebayo finds Butler. Here's Rice. Can they get it? Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Now here's Kuzma. Sabonis trying to get open. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
First personal foul. Team second.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Outside for George. Pocket 2. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trailed by 17. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Nets.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now here's Henderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Rice. Outside Lowry. On deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Heat making a change here. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. Stolen by Okoro. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Vincent. Jokic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, George gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Now here's Henderson following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Outside for George. Here he goes, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
A difficult situation for Miami. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Vincent. Henderson defending. 6 to shoot. Vincent misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
George, that's a 2-pointer. They grab their own miss. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To halt the run. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Vincent. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. High post try. Rebounded by the Nets.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Vincent the pass to Jovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jovic shooting 2.
And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Yurtsevin comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Robert Covington subbed in for Butler. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Back to Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
2 times.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Ball. Here's Covington. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
Outside, George. With 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Brooklyn, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was an NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Jimmy Butler, Robert Covington out there with Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. Clock at 4. Rebound by Nurkic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Butler. Goes up again. The rebound by the Nets. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Ball. He's got 10. Now George. He shoots again. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry kicks to Covington. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pass to Nurkic. Lowry against Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Henderson's checked in.
At the line 1 time.
That's good from Ball. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're scoreless since the first half. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, here's Adebayo. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
George against Butler. Here's Ball. Kuzma outside. Tries again. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Lowry. Trying to end the drought. And they'll get another chance. Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Henderson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound, Nets over Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 15.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Nets foul. Henderson.
The Heat making a switch here. Ice is checked in.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Adebayo kicks to Rice. Floats it up for Adebayo. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Thomas. Sabonis trying to get open. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Dort. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Out left to the wing. Nurkic the pass to Thomas. The second effort. And Sabonis finishes it off. 12 points for him.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
The pass to Rice. He's guarded by Thomas. And good that time.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. 3-on-3. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Rice has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Now, here's Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Thomas. Lowry can't get it to go.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Passes to Rice. Three-pointer on the way. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Sabonis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Looking And who's out there now for the Nets? Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Nurkic. And it's a Okoro in for Thomas. And that one misses.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. He's a big man with a great future in the NBA. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Sabonis. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Dort. Back to ball. Here's Okoro. Offensive rebound. Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Powered down with both hands.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Outside ball. Pass to Claxton. Now, here's Dort. Shot clock at 6. Ball, the pass to Claxton. Tries from 10. Here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got 20 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. Passes it to Vincent. Pass to Jovic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jovic has got 8.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Now, here's Okoro. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rice, defended by Dort. The second chance effort. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Now, here's Okoro. Defense right on him. Sabonis kicks to Okoro. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with George on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Terrence Davis. Sabonis is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Claxton in at the 4. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Vincent, the pass to Rice. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Vincent. Pass to Bembry. 6 on the shot clock. Good saving. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. And Miami shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Vincent, the pass to Bembry. Kicks to Rice. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day. I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How's that sound?
Kevin, love it.
That one is off. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Sabonis. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Carter Williams comes in for Gabe Vincent. And the second free throw, good. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bembry the pass to Batum. To the middle. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Carter Williams following the bucket by the Nets. The pass to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Henderson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Driving inside. And Batum kicks to Yurtseven. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Henderson. It's Davis on the wing. Passes to Claxton. Outside, Dort. Pass to O'Neal. Batum with the steal. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Davis looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Miami with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Robinson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Henderson kicks to Dort. Claxton the pass to Henderson. Outside, Davis. Here's O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Bembry kicks to Robinson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Carter Williams after Lou Dort's miss. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Dort. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Miami foul. Michael Williams. First personal foul. Team second. At the line, Cameron Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
Free throw good, Thomas. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
O'Neal against the 2. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Robinson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Brooklyn's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Claxton. Outside George. O'Neal trying to break free. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn basketball.
The deep 3 from George. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They get it again. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
There's some toughness in the attitude of Paul George. Perfectly fends off the D on his way to the rack.
Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. From George has got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Knocked loose.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Another one falls for Brooklyn. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Carter Williams finds Robinson. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Davis. Bembry the pass to Carter Williams. The shot will not fall. For Brooklyn, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. It's Davis on the wing. To the inside. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. It's good. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Passes it to Bembry. Pass to O'Neal. Davis kicks to George. Carter Williams against Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Domantas Sabonis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Chris Boucher's checked in for Brooklyn. Dort comes in for George. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Outside Thomas. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And again, no good by Brooklyn. In transition, here comes Miami. Shoots. They get the rebound. It's Saban. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Back to Davis. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
We do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. So that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.